at Skylark once again. Today I am just with a very different cause here. I am just going to ask some rapid fire questions from a class 10th girl. This is Charu in front of us. So basically what I want to convey, it is like it's not about syllabus, it's not about academic only. One has to equip oneself with a lot of vocabulary, the phrasal language has to be there, and of course the confidence building part. She joined our Skylark education system English classes some 3 months back, I guess. So just see how she performs, whether she's confident enough to answer my questions, and then we'll decide what it is all about here at Skylark. So Charu, what can be the possible reason of the children getting violent these days? Even a class 4 student, class 3rd student, they are very aggressive these days. The parents come and they complain that the child doesn't respect them. Where the things are going wrong?
Sir, actually during lockdown we lost touch with school teacher, and if we are going to school we are learning new things, new manners. But during lockdown everything was based online and we lost touch. That means that children have forgot their manners, and after being locked in a house for 24 hours a day, not getting permission to go out, and even scolded by their parents for silly reasons, they are getting very much frustrated. And after the opening of schools, they are relying now, but still the manners which were in them at that time are showing the effects still now.
Okay. It's not about the louder impact, of course, actually. It has been seen for years now. The children belonging to this particular decade or this particular era are more violent than the students who used to be in some 20-30 years back. So children are very aggressive these days. Apart from if we basically keep aside this lockdown factor, still we have seen the children very aggressive. So what might be the possible reason behind that?
Sir, if I ask someone else, he or she will say that it's a generation gap. But according to me, sir, the parents do not have a proper communication with their children.
Oh.
Yes, sir. At older times, my father also told me that he used to talk to my grandfather actually very openly, and they discussed about everything. And the manners he got, the good manners he got from his family was just because of their proper communication. And in today's generation, the parents are busy with their business, parties and everything they are doing. They are not giving proper attention to their children. That's why the children are getting violent these days, because they do not have a proper communication with their parents.
Oh, what might be the possible reason behind the communication gap?
Sir, actually we cannot blame parents, we cannot fully blame the parents in these cases, because every parent wants to give their child every luxuries, and to give luxuries they need money. For money they need to do hard work, and in going for the race and for going in the race for money they have to do hard work, and they are not getting ample time to give it to their children.
Awesome.
That's why. And children these days do not understand their parents' dilemma to do not give proper time. They only understand that their parents don't care about them.
So communication gap might be the possible reason, and in the rat race of earning money, the parents cannot devote ample time to the children, and in turn, the children who had to learn from the parent, that particular learning part is missing. I think that quite a reason behind this. Okay, with this I come back to my next question. That there has been a continuous war between Ukraine and Russia for so long, and now the people have become used to. I mean, with the onset of war, the entire world was shell-shocked. Means what's the impact going to be? And the war that Russia declared against Ukraine, and the people there were being killed by the military of Russia, right? There was hue and cry all over the world. The people were lamenting their act. But now the news, Ukraine-Russia news has taken some backseat in the print media or in the social media, wherever you go. Initially, the war was lamented by many people, but now the things have become normalized. The people still are being killed. The soldiers still are being killed. The heinous crimes are there. The buildings are devastated, but no news. So, is it going to end in any future? What might be the possible reason behind this war as well? We'll start from the reasons behind this war.
So, actually, reasons behind this war was what I heard from the sources that Russia want to unite the states which were once called as the Soviet Union. in the past,
Okay.
and Ukraine was also a part of it. And as we know, sir, I don't know it actually exists or not, but as we know, Russia holds a grudge towards America. And Ukraine was going to have an alliance with the NATO that is associated with completely with America. That's why Russia was infuriated with Ukraine.
Okay.
That was also a possible reason.
Okay, because Ukraine was getting support from US and Russia is having, they have got some grudge against Americans. So this was not appetized by Russian military, right? They went against Ukraine and the war was declared. So how can it end in the near future?
So actually, we are not hoping that it will end soon, because we are getting familiar with the conditions. Firstly, when it was started, it was a new thing, and many people were lamenting the act of Russia. But when the time has passed, it has become familiar to the people, because there is no hope of the war to end. Because if the war has to end, it would have ended in 1 week by Russia's power. But there are 6 to 7 months have already passed. I think almost 6 months have passed, but the war is there is no chance that war will end any soon.
So Charu, can you name your school? The school in which you read?
So I am reading in Rajkesh Sarvodaya Kanya Vidyalaya in Vishwas.
That's the government school.
Yes.
When you came to me for English classes,
Yes, sir.
what was your idea behind that? Why did you join English classes at Skylark?
Sir, actually, after changing my school, I was lagging behind. I was not having a proper communication with my teacher, and as a real reason, she was not paying attention to me. So I thought to see. I firstly started with maths. I liked your teaching. I loved your passion towards teaching. I think that you will teach English more better than you teach maths. So that's why I joined English class, and as a result, I got fruitful results now.
Okay, you got fruitful results, fine, that's fine. And what should be the role of a good student in class? I mean, if a particular student is not paying much attention in the class, specifically English classes I am talking about, and why English classes are important?
So, we live in India, we know, and Hindi is our national language. But sir, English is also very much important. To maintain our standard in our society, people think to maintain standard in our society, we should learn English. But I don't think so. We should learn English for ourselves. The new thing which have also knowledge of everything should be with us. If we get a new knowledge, it's better for us. And if we learn English, we would be getting a benefit in the future. If we go in foreign countries, we would not be having any problem in conversing with foreign people.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's great. In fact, with the global culture prevailing everywhere, there is high time that we learn this global language called English, because you never know where you have to go for jobs, and the communication gap should not prevail, the language barrier should not be there. So that's why English is important. But these days we have seen students are like, sir, we can learn it from YouTube, we can see it from there. But the artificial environment they are getting in the virtual form on the internet. What about the one-on-one interaction over here? I mean, the students indulging in different sort of conversations with each other, the practical environment that they are having over here. So what role does classes play, the Skylark classes play, when it comes to developing English skills as a public speaker?
So online teaching cannot develop confidence in children. They are always determined to prove a student should always be determined to prove himself in front of his teacher. And according to my experience in Skylark on one-to-one interaction, it is best. So when we talk about something with you, we talk with other students as well. We are having a group discussion.
Peer learning.
Yes, sir.
Peer learning.
Yes, sir. It always increases our knowledge. We get to learn a new thing from some other student, and many other students share many more facts which we are not aware about. So that is also a good thing. And then we ask our doubts to you without any hesitation, clear it very well.
That's great. So it's up to you as well to inculcate that fighting spirit, to compete in the class, to share their experiences, to share their opinions with each other. So this is what we call as peer. A good student should always spread knowledge.
Yes, sir.
This is the task of a good student. Fine. So here we are at Skylark Education System with Charu, and with many more students that will be coming up in the near future, so that they too can share their experiences of mathematics, science, commerce, or whatever. Thank you so much. We'll get back to you soon. Thank you.